What's up, gentlemen? What's up, gentlemen? It's Friday. It is Friday, long weekend. We're gonna start it off like this. Sir, mic check 1, mic check 2. What's up, fellas? What's up? Here we go. It's Friday. Go take care of them dogs today, fellas. What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, what's up there, fellas? How's y'all doing today? On this Friday, weekend day. Take care of them dogs, man. Y'all take care of your shit. Feed them. Give them fresh water. They change. You make sure that the collars were straight. Did all these things, man. And I guess today was a good day. All right, fellas. What's up, fellas? Today I'm picking on y'all today. Today we talking about what used to be called the American Pit Bull Terrier. And what that means as a definition in 2022. Are we still raising damn American Pit Bull Terriers? Are we headed towards extinction of the American Pit Bull Terrier? Is the question. I mean, in our line, as far as my observation of where we're at right now in 2022 is not a bright future. And today I'm gonna use you guys as some examples. Okay? I'm be talking to you guys today because I'm gonna be asking some questions. You know, we got bulldoggers in here. That's the first question I would need to know. I want to make sure I'm relating to game American Pit Bull Terrier Kennels. Okay? I'm asking y'all questions today because it's questions you want to know. You know, like one of my questions would be, if you got more than 5 dogs, then my question would be, why do you have more than 5 dogs? I mean, we in a room here today, fellas, and I'm asking y'all for a good reason. Right? Because this is gonna let us know where we stand as far as, is the American Pit Bull Terrier going extinct? Are we being overwhelmed and taken over by the American Pit Bull? You understand what I'm saying? You know, it's a good question because the question still falls back in the first question I asked. If you have over 5 dogs, why do you have over 5 American Pit Bull Terriers? Points that I'm going across and asking these questions for is like, for starters, young guys. Young guys, this is real good to you guys. Let's go. We're walking down the street. You and your dog. Situation comes up. German Shepherd to be walking by every day. He done finally got out the cage. And today he's determined to go over there and bust your dog. He runs over there and busts your dog. Next thing you know it, we got a dog fight in the street. The young dog man who was walking his dog. Situation's looking bad because it's not your fault that this dog got loose and ran into your dog. But it's not looking good when your dog has got him in a throat hole shaking. Got the neighbors screaming and hollering because now it's looking like, oh my God. You know how them bulldogs will do one? Got a man running up trying to whack your dog with a stick to get your dog off because you sure can't get him off. Okay? Everybody's hollering, chaos, can't get the dog off. Now, where do you stand right there at that point? If you're in that kind of situation and predicament, what does it look like for you? You know what I mean? What do you think they're saying? What kind of dog has this guy got? I ain't worried about the old badass German Shepherd that ran his ass over there anyway. Because right now, he's hanging on. You know, you can't get him off because you got some major things that you're supposed to have when you walk your dog anyway. Something a lot of you guys don't know. You take a dog out, especially a bulldog, you need to have a breaking stick at all times. Anytime you walk off that yard, you need to have your breaking stick in your pocket. You have somewhere where you can get to it for those types of emergencies. How many times have we seen on Facebook people stomping dogs, hitting dogs with sticks, slamming them, twisting them, and still can't get the mugs loose? Okay? Now we're talking about these dogs here are American pet bulls. Okay? These are those people that's at home with these American pet bulls, terriers in their homes, treating them like pets. Oh, he's so loyal. He doesn't bite. He's good with kids. Yet when you walk down the street knowing yours a snatch up one, for sure. He walked down the street like he ain't playing. Guarantee you let that American pit bull hit one of them pets, then you're gonna have a problem even though it wasn't nothing you did wrong. Guys, scenario 2, you're walking down the street with your dog. You know how y'all have to walk, y'all walk your dogs during keeps. Got the harness on, weight harness on, the weight collar on, and all of a sudden one day, around the mid-afternoon, about 6 o'clock, when most of you guys go out there and snatch up your animals and start that walk, 050 pull up next to you and go, let me talk to you for a minute there, buddy. Dog look like he hot. Yeah, he tired. You got any water for him? You need a break or something. You know how them dogs be. Especially those pullers. Those pullers make you look real bad walking down the street with their tongue all hanging out. You know, it ain't like you got to pull them. It's just the thought. That cop wanted to stop you anyway because of the equipment that's actually on the dog. Now, here's the big thing about this incident. Where y'all going? Why you got all them weights on you? I know, confirmation show. Okay, let's just ride on this now because, I'm pretty sure, some of you guys think you're smart. So you think you got an answer to all that shit. So what happens when he say, while the dog is sitting there panting like hell, hey, that dog needs some water. You got any water for him? Well, we just heading back to the house to get him some. The next thing you know, you got animal control standing up there, asking you a whole bunch of questions, wanting to know where you live. Because guys, when you out with them dogs, notice something. Go to any dog park, what you gonna find there at that dog park? You're gonna always find a water station. A water station. Very important that you always carry a bottle of water and a breaking stick with you guys when you leave home with your dog. To deal with not only the fact that if your dog do run real hot and he needs some water, you can cool him off. But the most important thing is to have that breaking stick in case you get into an animal accident. Another two thing is when they do come up to you and they ask you about water, you got to have that water on you. Just like you got to have water in your car. If you're riding around with your dog in your car, you better make sure you have a bottle of water in that car. Care if it's under the seat. You got a dog in that car, you better have a bottle of water in that car. Don't necessarily have to be a pan, because you're going to need more proof of water. Because what they would do is they would try to use the water issue against you. Okay? The next question I'll ask you is your dog registered with the county? How many states do we have, guys? How many guys in your city you have to have your dog registered with rabies tags and a county tag that has a rabies tag on it? When you guys walk out that door and hit that street, do your dog have that tag on? Is your dog registered when they come walking up to you or stopping you and want to ask you questions? Are they registered and tagged where you can say, here's their information, got his tag on his collar? So, if you're at home and you're raising more than 5 dogs, question again would be, why do you have all those dogs? Because this is going to be the next question. When they want to know where you live and want to come pulling up to your house one day, because the incident that you ran into out there on the street when you was walking your dog and answered all their questions nicely, or they're going to come back and do another welfare check, or because you didn't have your tags on your dog, they're going to give you a ticket and tell you that they're going to be stopping by to make sure you fulfill the requirements of having your dog licensed and registered with the county or the state or however they do it in your area. Be ready to answer that question when they say, why you have all these dogs? You understand what I'm saying, fellas? So, definitely know you ain't got no American pit bull. You got American pit bull terriers on your yard. And now you got to explain to them that you got American pet bulls on your yard. You have to explain to them and talk to them like they got to understand that you don't raise no American pit bull. You're trying to convince them that you raise American pet bulls. Because that's what it's weighing down to and going down to. Remember, the average American pet bull terrier owner does not carry water or a breaking stick or put their dogs on heavy harnesses, heavy weight collars. They don't do that. So when they get out there in the street and get caught up walking down the street, they're going to be labeled that American pit bull. When they dog have to protect himself and he snatch up one and get that beaten, oh, I've never seen him act like this before. Probably beating the hell out of his own dog like the neighbors was doing, just to get him loose. Because he's never done this before. Because we know he ain't going to be carrying no breaking stick. Understanding what I'm saying, fellas? Understanding the notes. Because we know American pet bull terrier owner is not going to have no water, no breaking sticks, and he's not going to have no dog out there on no harness. He ain't going to have no dog out there on no weight collar. He ain't going to have no dog out here on stretched out there like he's trying to walk a marathon. And he's not going to have his dog looking all slim and muscled up and conditioned like you have with the time that you put into that dog. But he's going to get labeled for his mistakes. You're going to get labeled for your mistakes. And the whole time they're calling these dogs American Pit Bull Terriers. Are they American Pit Bull Terriers? Do you have over 5 dogs and claim that you're raising American Pit Bull Terriers? And what makes them American Pit Bull Terriers? What level of the American Pit Bull Terrier do we have in 2022? With all the disadvantages that I see. Okay, the American Pit Bull Terrier was named American Pit Bull Terrier. American Pit Bull Terrier. And that's a name that's part of the game. What other dog has a legal act of what he's used for in their name? Somebody can help me. I don't know one except for the American Pit Bull Terrier. knowing the meaning that when they named this dog the American Pit Bull Terrier, they named him by the reason this dog was bred and produced during a time where it wasn't frowned upon. It was a breed that became the American Pit Bull Terrier based on his activity and his breeding to do things in the pit. Wasn't no secret. American Pit Bull Terrier, or we don't like to say the pit, we'll go APBT. We won't be so quick to say, oh, I got American Pit Bull Terrier. Understanding what the pit bull part of this means. Because when it comes to the law, that's when they use it at its best. Pit bull, a pit bull. Okay? Good point. The American Pit Bull Terrier. Y'all look at these breedings. I keep going over these breedings over and over, and I keep showing you how these dogs are being bred back then and why these dogs were so relevant. Why at a point that they peaked. There were so many great ones, so many great stories of the American Pit Bull Terrier. It sits in a class all by itself. Because there's no true meaning to the real American Pit Bull Terrier unless he's being raised by American Pit Bull Terrier Kennel. You can have people out here claiming the fame that they breed these great pit bulls, terriers, but they sell them as if they're American bull terriers because it sure as hell ain't no pit bulls. Because genetically, we're not holding the American Pit Bull Terrier to the class and the level that was meant to be maintained when they named this dog the American Pit Bull Terrier. If y'all understand what I'm saying. Some of you guys, and even you new guys, you're so stuck on having the perfect dog in line that you're not looking at the big picture why it's not as easy as you think it would be. And the fact that, where are they? You can be sitting back there with a bunch of good dogs, but they pet bulls until you make them pit bulls. Excuse you. The real true meaning of why these dogs and how these dogs became American Pit Bull Terriers, if that's what you claiming, then that dog has to maintain the standards of what it is. Whether he's climbing a pole or chasing a hog or hunting or, deep diving, it doesn't matter. Whatever the competitive sport is for this animal is still considered a pit bull. Competitiveness of his gameness. But the fact that this line right here, the only line that's really directed to being what he was named, a pit. A pit. A pit dog. Go back in history, do your research. They didn't name American Bull Terrier. They named the American Pit Bull Terrier. They had shows, they had conventions, they had all that good stuff. There was a time the ADBA was all in on the dog fighting thing because it was damn near illegal. It was best a misdemeanor. So the game had a chance to flourish. And as those years, it was flourishing. It wasn't really made as popular until the rappers came along. And when I say the rappers, I'm not pointing out any particular rapper, but it was that time. New Jack City, Rough Riders. I mean, these things, Snoop Dogg turned from a Doberman to, you know, he's turning into Dobermans everybody else pits. Big muscle pits all up in the video, barking at each other. The name started being branded. The American Pit Bull Terrier has finally made it into the fad of the young community. Well, most guys was tough guys. They had to have them a pit. Nowadays, you know, they didn't got so scared of pits. Now they're walking around with these big ass Frenchies and these bullies, and you know, because they everybody trying to carry the name, but ain't nobody got this name right here, the American Pit Bull Terrier. Nobody. Bully, Frenchie, all of them got stocky bodies, but they ain't none of them. None of them. That American Pit Bull Terrier. Okay? You guys got to look at your yards. And these beliefs y'all have in your yards. These understandings and all these things that you have to worry about by having this American Pit Bull Terrier. But y'all don't think it has changed the game? Oh, it has changed the game. It has changed the game through lack of reference, through lack of continuation. And if you understand what I mean by through lack of continuation, was the strand able to continue? Or did it fall off? Did it get bad? You'd be damned if it's still around, but if it's not holding up to the standards that made it great, then it's not worth a damn. And this is where we're at right now in 2022, because I'm in a room, I'm doing a show right now, and I'm asking questions in 2022. And remember, guys, I'm underground, so, you know, it's not too much that's getting by me. You know, I do, you know, the book of records, it is, the historical book of records is getting records, right? So, but there's an issue out there. A lot of you guys out here that are members and got your membership cards, you know, and the reason why, you know, a lot of you guys are not filling in them blanks, yet those reports are still coming through, is basically probably because of me. They need to trust y'all. They got my trust. They see me sitting right here putting it out there in their face. And kind of keep it clear. If you trust me, then you believe in the hell what I'm telling you, then you really ain't got nothing to worry about, because I ain't told you nothing wrong. I'm telling you how to handle the situation. To really be a part of something that's gonna keep what made the American Pit Bull Terrier the continuation of the expectations and the standards of what a dog man always considered what an American Pit Bull Terrier was, to the point that we didn't have to add a G up in there. You might as well put the American Game Pit Bull Terrier to the equation now, because the American Pit Bull Terrier don't mean shit. We can't call it a bull terrier because we have a bull terrier. We can't call him American Bull Terrier because they're getting confused with the spuds. Understand what I'm saying? That confusion. You got to listen to this. The situation right now is not like it's dead. Not like it's even closed. It's just the standards of the lack of reference, lack of information, lack of networking, that we are forced to start using this word game. Saying everybody using game. Like they're, you know what I'm saying? We adding another piece to the title. Now it's all this American game pit bull terrier or game American pit bull terrier. But we didn't, it's like a code word to be game. Is that what, you know what I'm saying? But it's not. It's a separation. It's a separation because that's exactly what it is. You ain't gonna take no American pet bull that's sitting over there in a yard about maybe 6 or 7 dogs and ain't none of them doing nothing. Really, they run around the yard and the guy just love them. You know what I mean? He sees them fighting all the time because they run the wall, the fence, and you know how they do when they start getting excited. They start bumping and crashing, and all, next thing you know it, they think that's big. Oh, I got a game American people. My dogs, you ought to see them. You see what I'm saying? And believe it or not, them very same type of dogs are leaking into our world. They're leaking into our world. When you have more of a dedication to the papers and the way they reading compared to the expectations of what those dogs to those papers are supposed to uphold, well, I can go out and have this trash ass dog that is my pet, and just so happened that I done ran across a guy who's selling $200 or $300 puppies. It just so happened to show me some papers on it, got some game dogs in it. Now I'm taking this dog home with these papers and I'm breeding to this trash ass pet I got. But I'm winging off the papers. That has leaked like a hole in a tire into our game. A lot. The world of misinformation has leaked into our game. Again, why do I push on this so much? Because y'all the ones out here spending the money. You know? Y'all's the ones out here making the breeding. How many real dog men in this room can throw your hands up and say that I know where a lot of good dog men are that can fit my program, that has given me the opportunity for me to keep the standards and the levels of my dog's line with proof. And when I say proof, I'm not talking about jump on out here and scream this and scream that. When I say with proof, I'm talking about results. Not made up results. Not wishful results. But actual results. Like I tell y'all, y'all want to find anything about me, it's not hard. You shouldn't have to ask me anything because I'm all out there in the internet world. That's the kind of results I'm talking about. I get out here and do this Tuesday and Fridays and walk so close to a gray line that it's a line that cannot be touched because I know the law. Where it seems like it's so dreadful to y'all and so scared of y'all, it's a venture for me because I'm a dog man. And I'm passionate about my understanding of the dog. That's how far I went to understand what the hell to deal with when I got to deal with my dogs. And after taking my dogs, I'm really out here trying to tell you guys, don't run into me. You know what I mean? Don't be that guy like me back then where I had to step up and do my own. The damage is already, psychological damage was done when they killed all my dogs. Now I'm forced to fight for my own life under a justice system that believes that, hey, you got pit bulls off the back, we're being profiled like you can profile when they pull your ass over. It's so easy for them to tell a lie and make you try to get the truth. You understand what I'm saying? And yes, that shit does have an effect on really the preservation of the line itself. You got more people starting to believe that, you know, They don't want to say it because they don't want to piss off the Americans. But I would have to say it. Mexico, really most of the overseas places where they can feel free. You know, UK is going to be like America in a minute because they're catching hell. They got a lot of great American dogs over there. They do a lot of great shows. But the press is on. They're running to this, they're starting to feel and think like us now because they're getting the pressures from their own SPCA people, their own law enforcement people, because it's gotten outside of where it's supposed to never got outside of, and that was into the public. And they have taken these American pit bulls and made them American pet bulls. And we're paying for it because we are the ones that put our heads out there all the time. At some point, we that do dogs, at some point, unless you live on a farm and you can stay secluded and out of sight, out of mind. If you're living in the city, you can't be out of sight and out of mind. And it usually be y'all guys that get the directive. It usually be you guys that's got something else going on outside of that, but really, you guys, you're not hiding shit. Come on, let's keep it real. I tell you, put all the stockade fences up and all the cameras in the world, but one thing for damn sure, bro, you're going to have to come outside that fence at some point and exposed by walking down the street, by walking through your hood, by taking that walk. How many of you guys knew that you got to carry a braking stick? How many of you guys really believe that you can walk your dog down the street without a braking stick and just thinking that the day could never come? That you would wish you had that braking stick. You just don't believe it's going to be like that. I got my dog. I got it. I don't need all that. And the water thing. Not carrying the water. No, I'll never get that far away from my house where I got to worry about some water. I can always this or that. Well, you're going to take him up in a Walmart, go get him some water? Tie him to one of the parking poles out there in the front of the gas station while you run up in there and get him some water? Dog don't matter to a dog whether it's hot or cold. Water is water. My point is, it's more for the dog and the safety of the dog. But it's more for them people when they walk up on you and see that dog hustling and working hard like he working, and they ask you, like you have your dog left in a car on a hot day with the windows halfway down. That don't mean shit. Well, I got the windows down, but where's the water? Same thing outside that car. You moving that dog with that equipment on. Okay? Now, what did this have to do with the dogs of the bulldogs, the American Pit Bull Terrier? Has everything to do with it because that's one of those things that has affected the growth and the continuation of that name. That name is not as strong as it used to be. It got so damn weak that we had to add the grain to it. What's next? What's next? We do more cross-checking on every damn person that screams they got a champion. You automatically put a target on him because now we got to go through down there Amazon and eBay to make sure he's really a champion or he's scrutinized. You thought you was going to be private. How are you going to be private when you're announcing it, and how you going to keep that such a private thing? You thought they was just going to give you, take your word and say, yeah, he's a champion and take it for what it is? At some point, it's not going to stay that way. At some point, it's never going to work that way. And if the game has been let off off the hook, and basically for some years now, because there has not been that type of verification, has not been that type of continuation. There's bloodlines falling down by the wayside where they used to be colorful. There's more black going on in the first two generations than you got in the fourth and third. Now, these days, Because a lot of you can have great dogs, but you just don't want to do nothing with them because you don't want to do nothing with them because you might be don't want to do nothing with them. Or you scared. And the only reason you can be scared is because you ain't have no business in them doing them anyway. Because you have been raising American pet bull terriers. Scared of what? You see what I'm saying? Remember, the name itself is damn near pointing at illegal. American Pit Bull Terrier is already an illegal name based on illegal actions. It's related to the word. Why did somebody ever pull the word pit out of there? Why are we still using the word pit out of there if the word pit bull is down there against the law based on the dog? They sit there and they tell you, they try to ban them all the time, and they use the same old line. These dogs was produced and bred to be fighting dogs. Why they call them pit bulls. They throw it out there all the time. Remember, that's one of their main things that they can put on you to make you look like you a piece of shit if you didn't got caught up. Are they wrong? No. Are they winning? Yes. Because we're getting too many people out here that's getting their hands on these dogs and not doing the things that's continuing the continuation of what that word really means. It's really all the pets that's killing us. It's the American pet bull terriers that's killing us. Those owners are the ones that's killing us. And I'm talking about the ones who claim they got American game dog pit bulls. You got American game pet bulls because you're not doing shit with them to give them the continuation of what their real true name in nature is. All the excuses in the world is not going to change the deterioration of what we're dealing with today. All the privateness in the world is not going to change any of that. Where everybody's worried about safety. Well, best way to be safe is to stop calling your dog a pit bull. Because we get treated the same way as a pet bull. Pet bull go out there and tear up some shit, guess what? The pit bull gets the blame. The pit bull's out there walking down the street on a leash. Your dog get loose, my dog mop him up. I ain't got no breaking sticks. You already know what it looks like. You already know what it looks like. All that screaming and hollering, dog getting smashed. I can't get him off. You know, I'm trying to save the situation. So what? You think I'm gonna resort to grabbing a stick, beating the hell out of my dog? The dog in a keep. What the hell am I gonna do that for? See what I'm saying? They'll be able to look at your dog and be like all trimmed up and feeling good and got one and it wasn't even your fault. But guess what, bro? You got a problem. And it wasn't even your fault. You better have rabies tags on that dog. You better have registrations on that dog. You better have a brake stick. Thank God if you don't, you're going to be in trouble. Not because your dog smashed it or probably killed somebody's dog. But for the simple fact of what is that dog wearing that collar for? Is that a weight collar? What is that dog doing wearing that harness? What is he doing? Why is he out here like that? You can tell he's a vicious animal. What kind of fucking dog is like allowed to walk our streets like that? And yet yours was on a leash. Where's your water? You're definitely gonna be thirsty by the time you get done getting that mug off. And that's gonna be another problem. You couldn't even give him no water. Out here without no water for your dog, like putting your dog in a car, cracking the windows, and not having no water in there for the dog. They're gonna go and look in there and they see that dog. They're gonna see everything wrong, right, and then they're gonna ask you, so where's the water? Oh, forgot that part. Remember that, guys. The American Pit Bull Terrier was raised in a name that it had a lot more distinction to the rules. You know, they didn't have to use the word game. The word pit meant more than anything in the name of that dog. And that's why that dog and the history of these dogs have grown. Everybody, hey man, we might not have had internet back then, but we had enough books and journals and stuff like that coming through the mail. You had Bill Stratton out here getting goddamn, what the hell can you say when you got Bill Stratton right out there putting dog fighting books and the owners and everything else, the history of dog fighting out there. He's showing you. Man made a whole bunch of money doing it. But we go home and don't pay that no attention. All we know is we got to take this and protect it by any means because you don't know no better. That does not make you a real dog man. If we're doing this to hold the preservation of the dogs, you got to network. Without the networking, we're not going to never get nowhere. That's why these dogs are looking the way they're looking. Do y'all hold it to the standards of the past? No, you don't. Don't be shit. And you hear these guys running around here, they better dog. I'm going to tell you why they better dog, because they got more curs getting through. All these barnstormers. They barnstormers because you ain't putting them on shit. I'm not promoting. This is for historical, educational information. Simple fact is, I can sit there and say this shit right now, and what law am I breaking? Why can't I come out here and talk about it when we can pick up a goddamn Richard Stratton book and read about the shit? The way all y'all sitting back, you know, with all this worried shit, not having to come out here on Facebook, planting your dogs all over the damn screen, looking all thick and pretty and shit. And some of them be sitting there talking about it. They'll sit right there and look, I ain't gonna say no names, but this dog beat some good dogs. What, is he saying something wrong? I would think it's inappropriate, but he sure as hell ain't saying nothing wrong. Guys right there on Facebook standing up for a person and his champion and trying to prove the fact that his champion ran into some good dogs and they were good dogs that he won over. Okay, now does it sound like I'm breaking the law sitting here telling y'all this shit? Then y'all need to tell me why Richard Stratton is making all that money and he ain't in jail. Made several books. You got goddamn old James Crenshaw out here getting his book sold for damn near $2,000. A book that I bought for $100, and it was the first 100 books that he made. Signed signature in number 78 in the book. Worth $2,000 now. To sit there and tell you about his champion, tell you about his conditioning, tell you about his good old days in the box. Yeah, we can't go get one inner city man. Not one inner city. Give down your Latino, black, white, don't matter. I ain't talking about the country boys. The country boys make more money than the city now. But in anything they do, even their dogs are getting better than the city. Used to be in the city, you know, we had to make choices, and our choices was harsh because we don't have a bunch of room to do what the country boys do. So we got to be a little bit more stricter on our way we see shit because we really don't have the room. Okay? But that's where we had a line of great dogs coming out of the cities. Chicago, they wasn't living in no farms. Abraham's wasn't living in no farm, and Nazareth wasn't living in no farms. Come on now, True Cousins wasn't living in no farm. I wasn't living in no farm before I got my farm. So our expectations of those dogs were sterner more. We expected more It wasn't nothing unknown for me to take two good ones and put them on each other for a reason, man. Because one of y'all gonna be better than the other. Because at some point, somebody gonna go down. Bottom line. Twin, why you do that? Man, that dog was still gonna be a good man. You still do them. But guess what, man? Guess what? Why would I do that? Why would I take a second place when they was both first place dogs? When I put my two first place dogs on each other, I had a second place. I don't do second places. Okay? Now, but guess what happened? I knew when I got done doing all this math and process of elimination of what the best of the best, then thank God that my attitude gave me the opportunity to have the dogs that I have. That I can look at my dogs and say, hey, I paid attention to everything they did because I know what great looked like. And for me to have great, I had to do what the greats did to get this shit like that. And one thing they all did to make one thing in common. Ain't nothing wrong for losing free. I'd rather lose free than any day. Any day than losing with a knot on some shit that I could have saw for free. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm always reaching out there to the walls hard for the purpose of maintaining the actual standards of the dogs that I saw back in my time compared to what I'm seeing with y'all. I'm sorry. Yes, y'all do. Yes, the new day and age Terminator is definitely a Terminator. Okay? But the gas tanks, boys, what kills the standard? You put two Terminators on two Terminators, that's like me doing the two things on the thing on my yard with two good, great dogs. Somebody's gonna go down because when you go down, Twin ain't gonna use you anyway. So what would have been two good dogs to you, turns out to be only one good dog to me. Because where my standards of making what it takes to keep those dogs the way I seen them and to have what I saw requires me to take two good ones where I can do it for free, and the best one I'm betting on. The next, the loser I can't use. I know that if I can do that for free, I know it's gonna be a little bit harder for them to go out there when it costs me. You won't never hear too much about the second one that fell short when he was a great one. Could have been a good one. But he just didn't fit the criteria because he did not make my team. I'm one of them guys that believe in continuation. If I'm gonna be messing with Mayday dogs, and I need to have my dogs standing under the standards of what a Mayday dog is. First damn thing, you gotta understand who the hell Mayday was and why Mayday was what he was, and just like you gotta understand who Yellow was and who Yellow was, and all the way back to Yellow Giant and Red Boy, all the way back. And bring your ass right back up here and ask that question again. After I done went all the way back that way, I came right back. Now, is my shit hold to those standards that I just went right back there to got that information to see? Yeah. Is my shit doing that? Yeah. Was I a continuation of Mayday? Yes. Maybe not a big part, but I was a part. Yes. Of his continuation. That goes for anybody else that has a great line out there who's in responsibility of continuation of a line that you think because you got that line on your yard, that you got it made. I mean, that responsibility is still on you based on the formulas that I'm looking at of the older dogs compared to y'all new dogs. Y'all fell in that test, period. I need to put these goddamn podcasts and all this internet shit down and get back down there in the boots. Put your boots on. Right? Because no, the basement is active. The volcanoes is brewing. So there is no excuse. I swear. You know how many guys say, Twin, every time you be talking about coming out of going down into the basement to play, it gets real quiet around your room. I don't mind coming right out here and tell y'all dead in your face so y'all be like, you ain't crazy. So what? I'm going to tell you. No, I ain't crazy. I'm just telling you I can say what the hell I want to say. When you talk about something to lose, let's talk about something to lose. What do I got to lose? I always tell you I ain't got no dogs, I ain't got nothing to lose. But I also tell you, anytime I can walk right back in here and oblige my damn self and tell you right here on a podcast. Okay? Does that mean anything? To any police to be watching this, don't mean shit. Yeah, chalk that comment down. Because I ain't scared. Because whatever the hell I say in here don't mean a damn thing. Whatever I'm telling you and saying right now don't mean shit. If I choose to come back, I'll choose to come back. I'm in the basement. Y'all find that out after the fact. You'll never know when, where, and who. Everybody just tell you, twin back. Come right back in here and tell you right in your face, I'm back. What you think gonna happen to me? Somebody supposed to swoop in here and snatch me up? Then if that's what y'all thinking about, then y'all need to get out of this shit. What I'm thinking about is a continuation, like I did back then, and the challenges and the situations that we ran back then. And this goes for all the other dog men who were getting jammed up in these raids, dogs snatched off your yards, going through all this legal shit. You think we didn't understand that when we got into that? You don't think it was important for us to make the right breedings and go into the right people to make these great dogs that y'all still talking about some 20 years later that ain't still replaced these dogs with the strength and the power of the dogs of the past? I hear things about Champion Silver, I hear things about this dog, but it ain't enough. It ain't enough, fellas, and even y'all know that. The more I sink down into my world of what I love, and I'm like walking into an old ship, looking it over, making sure when I turn this key, it's gonna start up. And when it do start up, where we at in efficiency, what we got in power. All right? I'm like Tom Cruise in Maverick. You know, I'm the old guy coming back. All you new guys thinking I'm all outdated. But y'all be having a hell of a surprise. Y'all keep paying attention to me. Y'all be shocked if y'all keep paying attention to me, because I will walk right back into this game just like Maverick. Old man and all. Still ain't afraid to say what the hell I want to say. Because we have to maintain the continuation of what it made this game great. We have to maintain the continuation of the line and the things that made these dogs what they were. American Pit Bull Terriers. Breeders, hey, I give you props, breeders. But I've never seen a breeder that became great by just breeding his dogs and not seeing shit out of them. Show me a great breeder that never had a champion. Show me a great breeder who became great without never having a champion. Did he got great papers? What made him so great? I hear a lot of you guys talk about, oh, I remember my old mentor. But you know, when it comes down to some of these old mentors, you know, when I come around the places I've been in, my mentors compared to y'all mentors, we way off track, because all my mentors was all dogs, man, and you can pick them up and look at it any one of them in the journal. You know, I got a pack of those mentors. A clear understanding of what was expected of me if I wanted to be anything like them. There's too many of you old dog man that was never shit back then coming up out of the closet because you feel like it's safe because those old other dog men are gone now. But I don't have no mind testing any of y'all. I told you that. I have no problem. None at all. I'm like John Wick. You know, I kept that sledgehammer just to be able to go down there and mark that spot. You know that spot you mark when you put your life away? You put it away. You put semen on because you really don't want to go back. I'm in that John Wick mode now. Time running out for me, and I'm tired of seeing this shit. Y'all making me hungry. Like I done got slobbery mouth. All this bullshit that y'all be shooting out here. All this bickering back and forth, and y'all got to prove this and prove that, and y'all let people who just run their damn mouth and talk like they know what the hell they talking about and don't even do shit. Y'all let guys walk up in here and come in here with these big dreams, these bags of these nutrients, and we do this and we do that, and look at our shit and don't have nothing to back it up because ain't nothing being recorded, but we're gonna go with what we got because he's on the internet talking this shit. It sounds good. Y'all got me sitting over here in them highways doing this. I thought I was gonna be a vegetarian. I really want to be a vegetarian. And all that meat over there. All this fake shit running around up in here. And it's only fake because y'all making it fake. Don't go ducking your head and act like I just said something directly to you. Yeah. I'm ready to come out here and just to prove a damn point. I'm saying right here on TV, on YouTube, I'm coming out here to prove a damn point. Now, what the hell they gonna do with me for saying that, y'all? Huh? How many of y'all screeching in your shit? Twin, don't do that. How many of y'all doing that? Then y'all can't be a real dog man. I'm sorry. So the real dog man doing what I'm doing. You might say I might be foolish, but I know the fucking law. So if it looks foolish to you, you need to start reading the law until it doesn't look foolish to you no more. Read the law until you can come back in here and see it makes sense. Twin is right. Twin knows exactly what the hell he doing. And I'll walk that gray line to get you assholes to understand I'm trying to help y'all save these dogs. You got more than 5 dogs, you're considered a dog man and act like one. Y'all want to come up in here and learn from me? I'm getting closer to the damn wall because I can't get the bloodthirst out my mouth. All this fresh blood out here, all this fake ass blood out here, all this confusion, all this misinformation. The staging. Now come on, fellas. Come on. Today I'm talking about something that's important. I'm sitting there talking about the American Pit Bull Terrier. The American Pit Bull Terrier, when they gave that dog that name, when they added that pit, the only dog in the world that when you write a book about this dog here, for this dog to be anything special, he has to be a fighting dog. Don't tell me anything different. You better talk to Richard Stratton. I can guarantee you we can all go take a ride at his house to see what he got out of the book. How many of us would sit there and spend big money to get our hands on James Crenshaw's book? Now, a book that I paid $100 for back in the day. Books that we get $25 out here being sold. The journal turned into a damn archive, an artifact, charging all this money for a book that we got for $36 a year. That's how hungry this game is. That's how much lack of information that y'all have because y'all have no forefront. We sitting back reading international sporting dog. Scary asses over here in the United States can't even have their own sporting dog. book. Scared. I ain't scared. I'm gonna keep on walking that line, because if I walk it, that damn it, and you see me walking across the coals, and I'm getting on to the other side doing a boogie down every fucking Tuesday and Thursday, Friday, jamming, and I'm still here coming to y'all, saying what I'm saying, call me reckless then. Call me reckless, because that's the kind of shit I take to the box. Give me that reckless shit who don't mind hitting anything. Give me that reckless shit that will go in there on whatever the hell's over there. He don't care. Because that's how I'm coming. And enough of that in this game. And I'm trying to put some organization back to it. Let's just calm down on the misinformation. Why everybody got to be a winner and have to have your record checked? Because of lack of information. Imagine somebody running around checking your dog's credentials, asking questions about your dog's show because there is no information. But you better give us something. Then you put his name out there. Don't go getting all damn mad when we want to know the truth and we want to do our own investigation about your shit and make sure that you legit, just in case you is a closet player. You know, but still, who wants to go through that? Who wants to hear their name being whispered? Who wants to hear their name on Facebook? I ain't gonna say no names, but they know they're talking about you. Oh, because they're trying to defend your shit. Because your shit was good enough to win. And now they questioning you. Because you have no receipts. Because there is no receipts. And if you got somebody out here looking, you don't want nobody out here looking for you like that. You don't want nobody out here questioning shit about you out here like that, where they got to go on Facebook. Come on, go on a podcast. Sit there and watch a minute you guys brag about somebody else's shit and y'all sitting out here feeding your own damn dogs. You gonna tell me? See, that's the difference between them and me. Cause I'm a dog man. I'm telling you, I'm walking all over that gray line. What do I got to lose? Again, am I doing dogs? No. But if I fucking do, so what? Y'all won't know about it up here, but you'll hear about it. Why? Because it's in the records. I wouldn't do a damn thing that ain't gonna be in no records. The problem is, once I hit that book, what? That's what y'all all scary asses don't get. What? It's a part of the past. Can anybody tell me what date this was? No. Can anybody tell me who that was? No. Can anybody tell me where it was? No. Can anybody even tell me if it's true or not? No. So what I did wrong? What I do wrong? Came out here and gave you a fictional story in a book of records. Everybody should be wanting to play in that book of records because we don't know if it's the truth or not. That's the point. For those who don't know no better, they will never know the truth. Don't need nobody to know the damn truth if they got to sit up on the goddamn in front of a jury and try to tell them their truth. I'm not hiding from it. I'm not scared of it. You hear me telling you this. I don't have no problem coming to play. I've never been scared to play. I'm trying to ask y'all why y'all ain't playing enough. What's the fucking problem here? All this secretive bullshit. No, I'm starting to wonder if a lot of you secretive people ain't fake people. I don't want to get these real guys mixed up into the fake guys because that's what it looks like now. Because one thing for damn sure, the continuation of what was back then is not what it is now. And that little story about y'all got this better, rougher shit, that's a damn lie. Y'all, there's not enough great dogs being produced out here to create anything like you're talking about, fellas. It's not that. No way. It's not enough of that shit out here to even be saying that. So get off of that way of thinking. And if you think I'm playing, you take your best guy out there and let's talk about it. You think I'm playing? Go grab a retiree and we can come out of retirement and play together. The story can be told. Part of the book of history. I'm telling y'all ain't got it like that no more. Right? Because it's not like that. It's the fact, it's the point, it's evident. Why is it evident? Because we don't have the resources, we don't have the networking, and we don't have the references to put us in the places to, well, we got to put somebody out here on blast to know if it's true or not. Why? And I'm not the only one to sit out here in a podcast and tell y'all this bullshit. I'm just telling you in a real way. And I am a dog man. I ain't what? You already know I'm one. I'll show you how you get on the fence. I jump right up on that fence and stand on the ring rope just like this and be screaming out there in the audience telling y'all, bring another one, bring another one. You know why? Because I am that dude. I can say that and don't be afraid of who's gonna knock on my door because I don't care. I'll test me. That's a bulldog man. Not somewhere they can sit there and talk good like me. They ain't doing me. You can't be me. Don't get that shit misconstrued like so many of y'all have. I'm gonna show you the difference between them and me. You learning from me. I'm telling y'all, I walked that war. I said right here, you see, I ain't got nothing to lose because I don't got no dogs, right? Right? You hear me saying that. But you also hear me saying too. You ever seen me shy away from the fact that they called me a dog fighter when they sentenced me to jail, even after the jury said I wasn't? So I'm gonna take it like that. No matter what the jury said, the judge still called me a dog fighter when he sentenced me. And I sure as hell want to tell the judge I never said I wasn't. That's the point. The fuck? Okay? And still saying it. What is it changing? Doesn't make me a true dog fighter. You'll never know unless you catch me. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. I ran through all that, fellas. It never stopped. It never stopped me. It never. Look, the damn people followed me from Ohio down to Florida. And it never changed the beat. Got down here in Florida, did the same thing. It didn't matter to me, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, all this scary shit y'all doing and thinking that y'all becoming great dog men on this shit here, y'all got me fucked up. Let me just make myself clear. All you podcast writers, I'm glad to see you coming. I'm glad that you come into my room. But ain't nobody in this dog game out here talking more real shit than me. I'm probably one of the very few dog men to tell you I'll sit your ass out there in the back street and I invite any one of your mentors to come out of retirement and let's just go find out. Everybody was talking about Twin and shit. Twin don't hide from shit. Twin wants to play. I start talking that kind of shit around there and the room gets quiet and shit. That's what people say. Twin, you know, every time you act like you want to put your head back in the game, the room get quiet. Well, why would the room get quiet though? Every time you want to go out and start seeing dogs, the room get quiet. Why they get quiet though? They know I'm the realest thing out there. It's gonna really be real about this shit. You don't want to see a real dog, man, about your shit. I mean, why not? I'll tell you what, I'm gonna start helping some of you guys. Y'all just figure y'all way to the basement because there's guys out there that can help you there. And those guys out there, if they ain't getting to y'all and y'all can't get through this, y'all lost. Because I'm telling you right out here on Front Street on my show that I'm letting you know. Letting you know. I don't condone the dog fighting. I don't promote dog fighting. If you want to say I'm lying, catch me. Okay? I have every right to sit there and say whatever the hell I want to say out here, guys. It's like when we put these books out, it's gonna be whatever's a magazine. Okay? They better go and arrest Richard Stratton and show me there's something in there. That Richard Stratton can still go out here and go on Amazon and buy them damn books, 3 or 4 of them. Dogfight books all up in them. You mean to tell me y'all cringe every time I say something about it? Now I'll be wondering what the hell y'all got out here. Who's in my chat room? Okay, hold on. Tell him again. He said you can't turn. He said, let's go. Yeah, you know it, baby. You know it, baby. You know it. You need to put that James Brown cape over me. Please, please, please. You know what I'm saying? That's what y'all need to do. Y'all need to put that James Brown little cover over Twin and let Twin walk across that stage and get right over to that victim who thought that he didn't think I was he thought I was bullshitting him. When I whip that shit off and cut that shit loose on his ass, then we come back out here and let's have that conversation again. Somebody got to stand up and show y'all can't do this scared. Henry James, hey Twin, tell us why Pat Patrick hold on. Tell us why Pat Patrick and Floyd Boudreaux got busted. But see, that I said, Henry James. Here's the question. They didn't get busted. They got arrested. Okay? I got busted. You know, did I get busted? No. I got arrested. They arrested me and they killed my shit. They arrested Pat Patrick and they took his shit. They arrested Floyd Boudreaux and they took his shit. But we didn't get busted. Remember, every one of us was found not guilty pretending to dog fighting, my friend. Just letting you know, Henry James, for a little word of history. They did not get busted. Now, when you start talking about Ward Kennels and my boy that had the journal, he got busted, okay? And let me tell you why he got busted. See, he got busted at a raid. When you get busted at a raid, you busted all the way around, all the way back to your house. And they come up in there and run up in your crib, it's because you got busted at a dog fight. They didn't bust Pat Patrick at a dog fight. They didn't bust Pat Patrick fighting no dog, nor did they bust Floyd Boudreaux, nor did they bust Floyd Boudreaux coming from a dog fight or going to one. And me too. Let me just throw me in the pot. Never busted at a dog fight. Never caught up at a fucking raid. Yet I got arrested and charged for numerous accounts related to dogfighting. And then none of us. Pat Patrick didn't go to jail for dogfighting. Floyd Boudreaux, he sued. So we did not get busted. We just got arrested. This is the point that we're trying to explain to you guys. The law don't give a damn. That's why it's good to have cameras, so when they do come to arrest your ass, you don't have to worry about getting busted. See, when they run up in your house and they find drugs, you got busted. They got your ass wrong. When they run up into your yard and you got scarred up dogs all back in the back. Dogs and goddamn it then got loose because they so damn skinny and they just slipped out their collar. They ain't caught you at no dog fight, but one damn thing for sure. By the time they look at the conditions on that damn yard, you might as well have been caught at a dog fight. Because your ass gonna get busted. Okay? We did not get busted. We all got arrested. Got that, bro? Actually, damn near all of them got dismissed. The only reason I didn't get dismissed, mine wasn't dismissed, was based on a damn tape with me with a tired dog in front, in between me, not scratching. That's called baiting. That's called baiting. It's not animal cruelty. It's not even dog fighting. But it's related to dog fighting when you're talking about using a dog or animal or something to entice, you know, by you getting your dog to do something. You cannot use an animal. You can use anything else but an animal. If you use an animal, it's baiting, period. They can let us go out there and cut dogs loose on hogs all day long, but they won't let you put a chicken in a cage and put it in front of that dog because that's called baiting. And that's a felony. It's by putting a chicken in front of your dog so it can chase it. It's a felony. So how do you teach a retriever to go get a duck? I'm just asking. How do you go get a bulldog to go chase a hog? I'm just asking. But we cannot grab a dog, put him on a treadmill, and use that same duck or that same hog or that chicken or that cat that keeps running through the yard, running the dogs up at night, and use him as a tool for baiting. That's a felony in the state of Florida. You understand what I'm saying, fellas? Oh, yeah, and they got me on the steroids. They was expired, but, you know, again, what are you doing with these steroids? Yeah, you a little thick, but you ain't no buff on me with these kind of steroids. What was it? And that was expired, too? It's a felony, though. Can't hide that fact. I had steroids, so I got busted for steroids. But that was after the fact that I got arrested and charged for dogfighting. It was just the steroids in the process of them searching, they found the steroids. Hey, 2 more charges. Look, I had guns on my shit and didn't get charged for one of them. Not one gun charge did they put me on. Did I have a license to have a gun? No. Could I go down there and get a license to get a gun? Hell no. So why wasn't I charged for that? I don't know. I think they didn't want to miss the fact that they had enough to sit there and call me a dog fighter in the Florida Michael Vick. I guess the newspaper sold a lot of papers that week because it was definitely a show. But again, it didn't change my mind. See, I told you, to this day, I go to a psychiatrist because I got PTSD and the reason why they think I got PTSD from being in the Marine Corps because I want to know the fact of dogfighting. Wonder why would I do that? Again, you hear me keep on saying that. Why call me a dogfighter? I'm not ashamed to say, okay. But I don't promote dogfighting. I don't condone the dogfighting. Okay? You're gonna keep on hearing me say that. All the time. They'd be right there in the doctor's office, the psychiatrist, but I don't. So why do you feel like there's nothing wrong with it? Because it ain't. I mean, come on, y'all. Let's look at some true shit. They didn't find nothing wrong with throwing people on a ship and putting them in chains and bringing them across the water and putting them out there in the fields and to clean up their shit and keep their house clean and get their husbands some shit to rape and their wives something to play with. They didn't see nothing wrong with that. It took them a long time. They still ain't figured out that there was something wrong with that. So how y'all gonna explain to me why y'all trying to tell me I'm talking about something that's tangible, my property, my shit. My pets are my property. Well, I got a damn cow on the yard, right? And I'm sitting out here on the farm and I decide I want to eat this motherfucker. I can go right out there and just take a goddamn chop suey and chop his head right off, right? And won't go to jail for it. They ain't got no problem with me going up there whacking his head off. But let me go out here and go play with my dog. Like I choose to play with him. I can go out here and put him on a duck, a deer, a hog. But I can't take him and put him in a sport. You know what I'm saying? They can take me and put me in a 13-week keep, running me, telling me I ain't shit, and I ain't gonna never make it, and turn me into a straight-tone killer. Great keep. Let me let you know, it was a great keep. And then turn around and tell me that when I do it to my shit, that I can't do that to my shit, and this is my tangible property. It's my property. Like they tell me when I belong to their ass, you are the property of the United States Marine Corps. You in a 13-week keep, and when you come out of that keep, you're gonna be a stone-blooded killer in great shape, mind and all. Now let me do this with my tangible piece of property that's based on, if I paid $25,000 for it, I probably wouldn't get $1,000 if somebody, wrongfully ran me and my dog over. My $25,000 dog, they didn't hit me with the car, but they didn't kill my $25,000 dog. How much you think that I sue these people for? They're gonna give me my money. This tangible piece of shit of a property, yet they're gonna give me 30 years. 30 years for the same damn thing. If they catch me doing anything to that damn tangible piece of property, anything, yet they want to convince me. They ain't convinced me yet. That's why I'm sitting out here trying to tell y'all so boldly. Think I'm a crazy man, don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm smart as hell. Probably get aggravating the shit out of them because I'm sitting out here telling you what I'm telling you. You guys sit in the back rooms of these chat rooms and y'all playing y'all information out there like, yeah, y'all make good comments. Y'all make great comments. Great comments. But until somebody start inviting me, I ain't seeing none of y'all shit. I'm just gonna keep on teaching y'all because a real one gonna invite me to see for myself. He ain't gonna sit back and talk his shit on the podcast, sounding like he Earl Tudor or Maurice Carver. No. So just so happened, as I'm sitting back being out here long enough, constantly checking my room, like I do all everybody else's room and give them love. I'm wondering why, Going Hard Kennels Reloaded gets a lot of accommodations and a lot of experts and a lot of rewards out here, y'all. I don't ask for none of this shit. They got our shit down there as ambassadors to the dog game. Because I guess it must be the people. Well, I'm gonna be ambassador to the dog game, girl. Y'all gonna really have like me, goddamn. I'll be like Gaddafi. I'll be straight all the way James Crenshaw and Jack Kelly and everybody else. Fat Bill, and the Fat Bill that used to be Fat Bill, could open up his mouth and wasn't afraid. Understanding me? Because I didn't get busted. I got arrested. I didn't get found guilty for dog fighting. Neither did Pat Patrick, neither did Jack Kelly, based on him having some damn books. Not even my man from work, Kennels, got that charge. He got that charge based on what he did when he got caught at that match. Yeah, I'm saying it. We talk about it. Regardless to what you do with your dogs out there, fellas, what's the important thing is, it's only fictional. It's only fictional. It's a story. It's a fictional game. The only way to stop being a fictional game is when you got somebody sitting up there saying, you. I saw you. I saw him on this date, on this date, with that. And got proof. Boosie says, I have a question for you, dog man. Back in the day when guys were matching dogs, when a guy was betting with somebody and the dog won, did he or she have to give up some of their earnings? I mean, the question is, if I bet somebody and I win my money, why am I sharing it? If I bet somebody it's a bet between me and them, then, you know, if you want to talk about, look, say I'm playing the doc. I am doing the show. I'm this show. And everybody there is betting, half of them betting over me, and the other half is betting over there on them. Now, regardless of how these bets go, everybody's really making money off of Twin tonight, right? If Twin win, everybody was betting on Twin, came in there betting on Twin. If he win, that means they win. Now, are these same people who won all this money off of me? Are they giving me anything? Most of the time, no. No. That's how gambling works, fellas. If they want to make enough off of me where they want to kick me down, but they're not entitled to or obligated to do a damn thing for me when it comes to betting their money the way they bet it. If I had a problem with somebody betting on me, or they didn't deserve to bet on me, why would I stop a man from making money when they ain't got nothing to do with me anyway? You just here and just happen to be where I'm at. So I'm going to do this anyway because it ain't got nothing to do with them anyway. So there's a whole bunch of people making money off of Twin. Guess what? That means I got a bigger following coming with me. You better get your car notes. You better put your rent and everything on Twin and come on and get some money. That's all I got to say. I ain't asking for shit from you. But if you loyal enough and you done made enough money off of me, I shouldn't have to ask you. You should be willing to kick me down. You know? How about if I didn't like the way somebody won their money off of me, and I don't let that happen no more by just not letting the person come? I can't stop him from betting on me, but I can stop him from coming in the room where I'm at. Because nobody owes me anything if you bet on me. Because if you lose, that don't mean I owe you shit. But if you win, continue following me. I follow the many guys. I follow damn near every damn one of them boys I'm talking about with my mentor. Shit, damn near bought me a farm off of running around with them. I ain't never had to give them shit. I never felt like I made enough money to owe them shit for being, you know, them giving me the opportunity to go with them and bet on them. It was nothing like that because the game ain't, no, it's not all about that. You shouldn't, that shouldn't be, if you don't want nobody making money off of you, don't invite them to your shit. If they're willing to bet on you, then don't invite them to your shit if you don't want them making money off of you. And when it comes to the pot's special. Pots are always going to be special because there's only certain people that I allow in my pot. Everybody else on the outside of that box, their money is in, they shit in jeopardy, you know? Always got a problem outside the pot. You know, things go wrong up in that mud. Safest place to have it is when it's right there with you. When it's all right there. And it's all right there where you know where it is. You know, those are special. My friends that are my biggest supporters, they come with me when something big and they want to play it safe, they're going to put their money in the box where it's safe. And that can't happen unless I say it happens. And I only do that for my friends. Everybody else, I got to get on the outside because I don't know you. I don't know you like that, and so why would I hold or protect your money? So yeah, when it comes to people that want to go inside the box with it, you gotta be close friends of mine. Just like my friends will let me go in there with them, where it's safe. It's all said and done with, we know what I got coming. You know, when it's outside the box, you gotta keep an eye on everybody while you shouting all them damn bets out. Bet. Yeah. And then by the end of the show, when they know you didn't, you know, mess around with us, you know you losing. You know, that'd be a good time, and you know, you just kind of have a feeling, you know, ain't nobody coming back from that shit. Most of them guys try to break out. That happens a lot. That's why it's always safer to have your money if you're trying to bet outside the box. It's not as safe as being inside the box, because that's the only secure money that's in the house, basically. Now, for those who don't understand that and you ain't never been to one of them kind of situations, in time you will learn. But right now, you're just a rookie in the dog game that just got to deal with a vocabulary that you're not catching on to yet, but in time you will. But I hope I answered your question, bro. Thank you, guys. That helped a lot, twin. Because, okay, let me say this. Boosie said this. Boosie says, thank you, guys. That helped a lot, twin, because I'm being told different. I was told if I was to bet on a bulldog and it won, I was entitled to pay some of my earnings. He wouldn't make a damn dollar if you lost. If he had lost, what he gonna tell you? Is he expected to give you some of his money back because you bet on this piece of shit? No. So my thing is like this. If you bet outside the realm, then you shouldn't owe anybody anything. But if I'm inside and you're letting me go into the box with the bet right along with you, you know what I mean? See, I got a guy that's letting me go into the stakes with him. I mean, some of this bet is all of us is together, but there's only certain guys allowed to get in that pot because that's where it's safe at. And then we all split up the money, and then he'd be like, man, okay, we made this and this and this and that. I think everybody should give me $100 a piece. It shouldn't be entitlement to doing shit. I ain't gonna be, I don't, you know, that pot right there only belongs to the people who you let in. Now, you got somebody that's trying to bring somebody into a pot that he feels like he's entitled if he won some of y'all money, especially when he got to sit there and pass it back out. You better not fuck with him. You better leave him alone. Because he's the one that's gonna get the pot when he wins. And it's up to him to distribute out what everybody just do. You got somebody sitting there with your money in their hand and sitting there trying to tell you something like that, then yeah, it would be a problem. And we have never done that shit. We have boat riders. Like I was a boat rider my damn self. We have boat riders, guys who strictly wanted to go inside the box where their shit was safe. That's why I got up so high sometimes. You don't want to go on the outside of it because it's not as safe as it is on the inside. And when it comes down to it, you think I'm going to be passing all that kind of money back out to guys saying, well, man, I'm going to take $100 from you for winning, okay? Yeah, here's your money, man. I'm going to take $100 from you winning. Come on, bro. Some of them guys that just do it shit just to do it. Someone make enough damn money to sit there and give you a goddamn stack and be like, thanks, twin. The fuck? I mean, that's all it be, man. No, it should be a courtesy. It shouldn't be an entitlement. It shouldn't be a requirement. Fuck. Good question though, Boosie. Good question. Good question. And thank you for the response on the thank you, man. And let me tell you something, man. When you gotta watch those kind of guys. All right? Because you can bet 9 times out of 10, he was trying to make up because he didn't have it all any damn way. If you understand what I'm saying. You got a guy that does that right there, and he usually does it after the fact because he had to try to tell you that shit from the beginning. You wouldn't know what gave him shit anyway. You took your chances on the outside. No, it's a courtesy to even be able to do that. You should see all the guys that would want to jump in. You know, every guy in the building, if they had their choice, would jump in on my bandwagon. But everybody can't. And it's my choice who gets in on my bandwagon. Nobody tells me, nobody puts anything in my hand and tell me shit when it comes to me and mine. Anybody go in and bet with me and I win, they're going to be happy as hell. Now, I jumped on many boats with a lot of champions and grand champions and made a good piece of chunk of change being able to get in there with those guys where my money was safe. Again, listen to what I'm saying to y'all. I'm sitting out here telling y'all this shit. Now, you want to hear some shit? You think somebody gonna come and tell me that I'm saying something wrong, or I'm doing something wrong, or I'm breaking the law for telling y'all? Then guess what? You can come and arrest me, but you ain't gonna put me in no prison for this shit. Come arrest me. Can't stop me from doing that, fellas. But you ain't gonna send me to prison for telling y'all this shit. Ain't gonna tell me what you gonna play this tape and tell me like, yeah, I done really did this. You okay? Remember what I told y'all. If y'all want to be real dog man about this shit and really want to get down there, man, and really boost this thing, because a lot of our attitudes back then, they're like, we was not like we didn't give a fuck. Remember, they was busting us all the damn time. They was raiding us all the time because we did the shit so fucking sloppy. It should not be being done damn near 20 years later. This still being done sloppy. Bad enough of being done sloppy. The worst thing is you ain't doing it a damn enough, and you sure as hell ain't doing it with enough good dogs to be taking the chances that y'all doing it with now. Especially when you got so much promoting this shit on the internet. You have to understand that. I'm trying to tell you something, guys. Spread your damn wings and stop being a bunch of scary asses. You're in my room. This is where you should feel free to say what the fuck you want to say, like I'm saying now. I'm not promoting shit. Remember, this is all a fictional conversation. I can write this. You can go in there and pull this tape and go play it in front of a damn judge. Go give it to the FBI. Play it for them. Hell yeah, I said it. Now, what can they do about it? Nothing. I have a right to say what the hell I want to say. Understand what I'm saying? That's why I can stand there and feel so strong and say, you need to denounce it, and I'll never denounce it. Unless you denounce what you did to me, don't expect me to denounce what I'm doing. If it's all right for you to take me and I'm a human, I'm supposed to be smarter than a fucking dog. Put me in the keep for 13 weeks, and then after them 13 weeks and send me anywhere in the world to go kill a person, and I would do it very successfully if it counted on my life on the line, like a bulldog. And all of a sudden, I'm taking your training and doing it in my little world, and all of a sudden, I got to be wrong? Kiss my ass. I'm trying to tell y'all the same thing. Tell the people, kiss your ass. Do what it takes to do the right way. Do what it takes to do it the right way. Do what it takes to do the things that you need to do to stay keeping it right. As long as you got dogs, you can always get arrested. You can be in a car and get arrested and they ain't did shit wrong. All because you got an American pit bull terrier. That's the only time he becomes a pit. We got a pit bull in this car too. Now you got a whole bunch of animal control and police showing up, thinking you ready to open up the door and let this mad ass Godzilla dog loose to kill everybody in the down area. Because that's how they act. And the first thing they do is look for water in the car. And he didn't even have no water in his car. I bullshit you not. And we'll arrest your ass for it. We'll take you to jail. But just because they arrest you and take you to jail doesn't mean you're guilty. You're going to be guilty until you get your ass out of the shit. Don't act like because you got out on bond that you know. No, you're guilty when you get arrested. Because that's why they're arresting you. They figure they can prove you guilty. But I'm trying to explain to a lot of you guys is you have to be prepared for that day if that day ever comes forth. You guys are still doing dogs real sloppy. You're still getting raided. They're still doing investigations, not because of your backstreet shit that you're doing. They're getting investigations because y'all guys are letting these people use all kind of backyards from other yards You know, little sneaky tips being called down to animal control. Niggas getting mad because, let me stop the nigga thing. Excuse me for the nigga thing. Everybody's a nigga in my category, but let's keep it real. Okay, let's go with this. They be up there, sitting up in there, getting mad because they can't get in. Or they don't want to pay. What you gonna do with that person? What you gonna do with that person? We all met them kind of people. If you real dog, man, you know exactly who I'm talking about. Them kind of just get right up there and then came there with no money. And what you thought you was gonna do, bro? You thought we liked you enough to let you in here? Well, guess what? If I'm hosting, you gotta go. If I'm hosting, I better let you know. But if it's you hosting is something I'm on, I'm gonna pick and choose what I'm coming up in your shit with. Cause last I remember, I gotta pay you for being here too. You don't take my money and then still do what the fuck you want to do out there and took my money. I'm gonna have control over that because I paid for that. That's another thing y'all make mistakes doing. You pay for control, you get control, and you keep control. I don't want this here. Hey, that's some of that money you can give back and let them go. And I ain't doing shit with them, and without me, ain't no show. Hope everybody catching that. And staying right up in here and be like this, like that. Now, the problem is not the show. The show is just, once you got it done, it's done, it's over. Guys, it becomes a part of history. So you better make damn sure while you done made history that you look in that room and make damn sure that you never see anybody in that room. One day when you get arrested and you have to go find out what's going on, you make sure that you don't see that person that was in that room that night. Stand up there on the stand talking about you. Because that's the only way a fictional story becomes a factual story. There's only one way to make a historical event a reality. Ain't but one way. It needs somebody to concur. You read anything I write if I write it down and give it to you play by play, and you take that same play by play and take it over there to the police. Take the snitching ass over there and give it to the police team. Guess what? He's gonna look at it and give it right back to you and say, what I'm gonna do with this? I need more information. When? Where? Who else was there? I need more information. I just don't need the story. I need some people to back it up. That's the only good thing we have in our favor, guys. That was the only thing that we had back then when y'all was up there condoning, chopping off the head of the journal, and then sat back and made the journal more money with your fake ass paying off to get on the cover, people. That y'all are the one that took the integrity out of the journal. It wasn't the people who actually had the journal that did it. It was you. Because y'all fell for the yokie dope. Y'all did. Why you think so many of the bigger Kennels jumped up out of that shit? It wasn't because we were scared of the book. They already had us. We all in the book. They already had us. Shit, to this day, I know I'm still up there in the United States building of, what is it called? Not the agriculture, but the animal cruelty people. And there's a big old database up there. Everything that was ever done in the journal. I'm telling you, it's out there. It's right up there. Yes. But it don't mean shit. What's the purpose? Because it's a historical record. Damn near like the damn historical parts of the Congress and the things that happened. It had become a part of the American history, guys. Because there's been laws. Targeted. So it's anything that has to do with historical. history. They've used, remember, these are still events that they got in their files, in their database. I mean, damn near everybody ever in the journal is in that mug. They know damn near everything that was ever printed. Every match, everything. I've seen every time I was ever in the journal in my trial. They tried to use it. I know where that shit came from, DC too. Everything. Everything, whether it was conditioning, judging, participant, everything was in there. They had it. So why couldn't they use it? Well, they probably could have used it to have a witness. Somebody, at least one person, in all them times I've been in that mud, at least somebody. Remember, they got to go in there, pick a date, say this happened on this date, say this, and then you got to have confirmation, and then still you don't know what's the truth when it comes to a jury. Jury don't want to hear that shit. You damn near have to have a video to make that shit the truth these days. So nobody's be getting busted. Patrick didn't get busted. Lloyd Boudreaux didn't get busted. We got arrested. We got arrested and we got charged. That can happen to any of y'all. Ain't nothing y'all can do to stop that. Not being busted. Not being busted at all because they didn't do anything to be busted for. Basically, if the jury and the judge in the end said we didn't. Didn't change the fact we got arrested though. Didn't change the fact that they took our dogs. So, shit, they killed Floyd's dog. They're like, yep, they killed mine like they did Floyd. And I think, you know, and they really had Patrick and his wife fucked up too. You know, but it's like this. Why does this have anything to do with the continuation of the dogs that we had back then being just as good as the dogs we have now? When y'all sitting there telling me that these dogs y'all got now are better than these dogs back then, and you ain't got enough of good dogs out here to even compare to those dogs back then. Y'all competition ain't stiff enough for me to sit there and tell me y'all got a Mike Tyson running around here. Because you don't. Because on any given day, because the references aren't there for you to match up to what is greater or could be just as great, put those two together and go see. See, I can sit there and say this shit right here and ain't saying shit wrong against the law. Put them two bad motherfuckers together and let's see. What am I saying? Okay? I might come back 3 years from now and be talking about the very statement I made today and tell y'all, yeah, 2 weeks later, we ran them two big boys together and it was a great one. We can start talking about them. Guess what? It's part of the historical fact. The historical fact is only just by putting it in there because now it's a part of something. It's a fact that's part of something. That's the fact. There's never a fact that it really took place. It would never be a fact that anything that's there is never a fact. The journal was never a fact of record, fellas. Everything was based on hearsay, whatever, fictional, historical entertainment. So stop being scared. You got more in your favor than you have against you guys because that's where all your problems lie. That's why y'all don't have the dogs that y'all think y'all got. Yeah, to me, I feel like it's easier now to be a champion, a grand champion than it ever was back in my time. It really it is. I mean, it's so damn easy. I'm going to come out here and show you. Never know when you see me popped up, be surprised. You know, because I feel like, you know, for the game to succeed and to move forward, somebody got to take the reign. Remember, I'm sitting right here on the podcast, sitting up there telling y'all this. But was it any different than me sitting down, writing it down in the story, and then posting it on Facebook? No. It's still protected. Is it any different to me taking these very same words and writing in a book and printing it out and selling it? No. So I'm giving it to you like it is. You hear it coming straight out of my mouth. And it don't sound like twin. Don't fuck with a person who don't have nothing to lose. To me, that's the person you want to fuck with. But see, you don't want to fuck with a person that ain't never had nothing to lose, compared to a person that had a lot to lose and don't have nothing to lose anymore. That's that pimp shit. Did I pick that up? Did I pick that up? Do I need to say that again? I'm gonna just leave that one out there for y'all. Y'all know who y'all is. I don't want y'all to get confused bouncing around in these different rooms. I hear shit. Okay? Remember, I am that guy that don't got nothing to lose. But I had enough experience out here in the game that when I had a whole lot to lose. And I can come right back in and put all that shit right back on the table and still have nothing to lose. The person you don't want to get caught with is a person who ain't never had nothing to lose at all. You got the nerve to sit up there and try to tell you about somebody messing with somebody who ain't got nothing to lose. Ooh, better pay attention to that shit. I would to deal with a person who had a lot to lose and ain't got nothing to lose now, because guess what? He got a lot to teach me compared to a person who ain't never had shit to lose. And you sit up here trying to tell somebody what not to do or who not to mess with. And you ain't never had shit to lose and still ain't got shit to lose, but you sit up here having a conversation like that. See, them are the kind of things I call curves. You're supposed to take that kind of shit that's going to hurt the game and just do what you do to a curve. Call it and get rid of it. But y'all ain't figured that shit out yet. And y'all still coming confused. Y'all still confused. So as long as I'm around, I'm going to always be a threat. And it ain't going to be because of this podcast. Because anytime I'm the only one who can probably sit back and say, I bet you don't want to test me. I know you don't want to go down in the basement and be quiet as hell before you even get there, because you know what? You don't want to go in the basement with me, because you know I'll call your ass on your shit. I go for any of y'all. Any of y'all, because I've always been a competitive person. Don't care about enjoying my life and what little life I have left. I'm going to enjoy it the way I want to enjoy it. And if it takes me to show you guys to come and play and be merry, then come on, because y'all doing a slow-ass sorry job about right now. Y'all got me wanting to play. Y'all got me itching to play. Because y'all are not bringing me new dogs. I want to go out here and just make me a new dog for the 2020. I want to do a Michael Jordan, walk away from the game and come back and still be great. Just to show y'all. Teach y'all some shit. Guarantee I hit 1 million subscribers real quick posting that kind of shit, won't I? Yeah. But how many of them gonna be real? And how many of them gonna be wannabes? Yeah, I wouldn't care. I'll flood the damn air with this shit as long as it's historical. All y'all be able to do is read about it. You'll hear about it, but you'll never see it. Unless you that victim. Because I got enough friends that I don't have to worry about it. I don't need none of y'all to do nothing with me. Unless you're trying to get in the other side of that corner against me. I don't need none of y'all to do nothing with me. I got enough old friends to cover that base. I got riders, ride or diers. No ride or diers is more than enough that I need. They got enough of them to spread the news. And know how to take care of that news that they get and they get a chance to see. So, no, me, you never know, fellas. So I'm trying to show y'all because y'all act too scared for me. Y'all scared me with this scary shit. Man, watch what you say. What the hell am I saying? Huh? Shit, you can go on YouTube and pull up goddamn tornado, and we got tornado fights up on there. So what the hell is the difference? Like I said, they bought a whole bunch of us in chains in the bottom of a boat and cut us loose in some fields with chains. And yeah, I can't have some dogs that's tangible material. It don't mean 50 cents to these people. A man can go in there and shoot my dog. Police run through my yard, can shoot my dog. and gave me $200 for a damn $3,000 dog. He had to shoot him because he was chasing somebody. It just so happened to run through my chain space. So for him to get this, he had to take care of this thing that's distracting him from pursuing, making his pursuit, because he does have a right to protect himself. And they have to take up on that chance to have to pay for that. But it's still, when it boils down to it, ain't gonna never give you $3,000 for that dog. What you gonna go in there and tell me I spent $3,000 for that Grand Champion Mayday sub right there? I paid $3,000 for that damn dog. You gonna give me something better than $200? You know how that story go, fellas. It was all about the word American Pit Bull Terrier. Oh, yeah, a little remark we made earlier. Okay, when you hear me talking about the pet bull, American Pet Bull dogs, right? I'm not putting these dogs down, fellas, because it's just the point of the matter is, when they created the American Pit Bull, it was not made for the house. It was not made for the people. Okay? So when these people be having their dog, oh, he's good with the kids, oh, he's so loyal. You better not walk up in there, he will bite your ass and eat your ass up. Remember Siegfried and Freud, them lions and them tigers? What happened to them? Huh? Them big ass cats. All it takes is one time for some shit to go wrong. And they've been doing this shit for years, but guess what? You see what happened, right? Got their head skull draw right off the stage. That damn lion got him in his mouth, running off the stage with his ass. Down there guilty. Same thing you getting when you did with them pet bulls. Oh, he's great. Do all kind of tricks. Sit there and have him growl all in your face. Oh, that's so cute. And then the one day it comes. One day he just ain't feeling that shit and just lock on your face. It ain't a YouTube event now, is it? You wasn't expecting that move, right? You think Siegfried and Freud was expecting that tiger to grab him about his throat and run off with him? No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. This is how these American Pet Bulls is doing y'all. Y'all done got laxed. You know what I'm saying? Too many people wrong, too many of y'all got them, it's wrong. They ain't got no business with them. You know, I've always been an advocate of telling people, and I train dogs, I mess with dogs, I always tell people, I wouldn't have a pit bull in my house. I've raised every kind of dog, but there's never been a pit bull that lived in my house. My brother, he has definitely taken some grown hard dogs, and they just grew up and got old and died in his house. Yes, sir. You know what I mean? But the thing is, he understood what he had. He didn't have an American Pet Bull. They might have lived a life of an American Pet Bull, but they never forgot the fact that they were pit bulls. So he never gave them a chance to do what pit bulls do. A pig run across the yard, and in his yard, you know, they had this big ass pot-bellied pig who come in their yard. Now, the worst thing that happened to that pot-bellied pig was when bro opened that door and let his dogs out of his own yard. Pot-belly, he gonna be in some trouble. Because he gonna be a catch dog. They gonna be catch dogs right now. And they sure gonna catch him before he get out the yard. So, you know, hey, the neighbor can't get mad. You just lock the piggy up, or we're going to be doing some catch dog work over here. This is the bottom line. They never stopped being what they were, and that was pit bulls. Oh, animal control all you want. Dog got a right to be on my property. Your pig don't. So if your pig is on my property and my dogs jump on him, guess what happens? Call the police. Why? Because I got a pit bull and your pig is in my yard getting smashed. Y'all think because he's a pit bull that y'all got a right to do something. Well, see, when you're dealing with some brothers who don't hear none of that shit, you got a problem. Because not even the police can get past this one. It's on my yard. Lock that piece of big ass pig up, or he's gonna get ate the fuck up. Now, I don't even know why y'all even over here discuss anything with me. Don't ask no many questions because we don't have no questions to answer. We didn't call you. Well, we didn't want to know what happened with the incident. The dog, he was over here in this yard. So everything you see on that pig, yeah, he got that over here. It's called trespassing. A little varmint, as far as we're concerned. That's all we need to tell you. Lock him up. Hey, well, next thing you know, your dog got tagged, they didn't have their rabies shot, and you get all these little dumbass questions. Now they want to see where the dog's at. Now, see, that's where you done messed up because most of y'all fall for that shit. Instead of sticking your foot down and saying, I'm done with this shit, I'm going back in my house. And you walk off. You want to piss the cop off, walk off from him and act like you don't know he there. I'm giving you a direct order. Then you show me, see how good that your order is to me. I'm going to walk right off. I ain't being detained. So I'm going to make damn sure I'm going to stay not being detained because I'm going to walk off from you. Now, I'll be glad as hell to see you try to detain me because you done got so boiled up because I got the nerve. Yeah, I got that kind of nerve. I'd be that kind of nerve to get y'all in trouble. I'd be ready to point out. All y'all think y'all got something, y'all better hurry up. I better start hiding y'all shit. I start calling names. What you got? What you doing? What you got? You know, y'all don't want me to start doing that on the back street because I'm searching. You know, you ever stick your neck out there too far out here, I'll pull that card on you out here. What do you got? You want to know what I can do? I'll show you. I don't have no problem. I can sit there and say that right out here and don't matter. Because if it ever happens, you won't know when and where, so, but you'll know the outcome. Well, I'm pretty sure, win or lose. But it will never become a threat to me. Regardless of what you fucking know. That's why I keep telling you, that's why y'all dogs is going to shit. Because y'all putting too much into this scary ass shit. Just as scared you is about that part of the game, you just as scared about your own yard because you don't like to lose too. So somewhere in there, y'all using that as an excuse and a way to keep out of shit. And that shit just ain't flowing because it ain't doing the game no good. Too many of you guys in here, we need to start putting faces on the real dog, man. We need to start putting faces on them because at some point, guys, we're going to have to know who's the police in this room, who's the people that wants to learn, and who are the people that's just trying to figure a way to, make themselves something to tag into y'all money or y'all pocket. We done already seen them people at work already. Big ass Kennels coming up and acting like they know so much. Like they got this remedy to every damn thing. And then when y'all fall into that trap, y'all get got. Whether selling a puppy or fucking buying some equipment or having somebody condition your dog based on all these great dogs that they had that can't be verified any damn way. And for those who always been checking on dogs and shit and always, well, I did wonder who he did. I wonder who that. Guess what? I don't want to hear another person. I bet I ever catch somebody in my room asking that damn question if you ain't got one on your yard. Let me hear one of y'all on this damn podcast ever say something and you ain't got a winner of your goddamn self. You ain't got a right to question and check nobody. It's like a rule of respect. You know what I mean? Well, I got to prove something to you and I can't come after your ass. You know what I mean? You hear all this damn checking everybody. Well, let me go talk to the checker. What do you got? You better go find one of your friends and y'all need to come together. While we checking motherfucking hands, I want to know who the hell's checking mine. Let me check your hand. You better go find you something, because I'm calling on your ass now. You ain't got shit. You ain't doing shit yet. You want to speak on me? Now I'm on your ass. What you want to do? Want to check some shit? Let me start off with whooping your ass. I guarantee I ain't going to get credit for whooping your trash ass. But being you're speaking on it, I want you. That's all you got to do to handle those. You already doing you. You want to keep them people off, they ain't doing shit, talking, staying, keeping them off of you, call their ass out. You want to check on me, go right up on their show and call their ass out. Right up there. What you got? You better hurry up and block me. I'm calling you. In front of everybody. Checking on mine. I'll whoop your ass and still I ain't whooping nothing. But being you the one got me over here asking the questions or what you want to check on me for, you check on me by me calling your ass out. Want to see what kind of competition I'm going into? I'm going to start off by saying I ain't going into nothing and go on to you, being you want to know. I give you a taste of what I'm like. How about that? See, y'all don't think quick enough. Y'all be ready to jump on there. Yeah, let's see if we find something wrong, like a bunch of little clowns. Now y'all got a real dog man barking at you and ready to point my finger at the first one I see laughing. What you laughing about? What you yan about? What you got? What you doing? Huh? So y'all better start being careful. Because I told you, I'm slobbering like this. I'm smelling chum all in the water. It's my natural instinct of that shark. Chum. I mean, I'm trying to hold it under control, fellas. I am. I see too many good ones out here, man, and y'all scared. Of what? You can't jump over the stick. You ain't the one doing it. You ain't the one getting hurt. The fuck is you sitting on this motherfucker? I've seen some good ones who scared. They really are. They waiting on the little chumps to come across the room. They ain't looking for the stiff shit. They got some good shit, but they ain't really looking for that stiff shit. No, when I say something about, well, what is the way? You know what? They got 4 different weights when I ask the question because they don't want twin to go bringing nothing in for their ass. I might be trying to tell them they got a good one, but the twin he might be bringing something to beat me. Oh, listen to what I'm saying, y'all. To me, you just turned your American pit bull into an American pet bull. Because you're trying to find an easy way through this and don't want no snags when you got somebody who's willing to possibly going to ride with you or ride without you. If I'm going to ride with you, I'm telling you, you got something good in competition. If you don't, I see the cur in you, oh, your dog going to be a cur. Then everything I might thought he was might not be because the dog does not make the man. The man really does make the dog. The dog can be good as only his owner. You want to make them good by whooping on a bunch of sorry-ass people, then don't talk to me about your sorry-ass dog. But if you like the competitiveness of the game and you want to play the sports and play the sports the way to be played, then you have no reason to fear anything that I'm telling you guys and the way I act towards this shit. Because I'm trying to tell you, I'm doing this the safest way possible by being as clear and as upfront with you as I can be. Okay? This is what we're talking about Friday. This room is made for the American Pit Bull Terrier. The original American Pit Bull Terrier got the name Pit Bull Terrier. Pit Bull Terrier. Where is that word pit in this bull for? We're losing that main fact right there. We don't need to add all that game dog shit. Don't need the G, y'all. We need to get right back down to what it is, and this is what it is. Hope y'all enjoyed all this shit. I hope y'all heard what I was saying. It sounds like a good copy for Friday. I'm touching bases because I'm down in the basement, and things is coming through, and I'm telling you what I'm seeing. I'm just letting y'all know what I'm seeing. And guess what? I ain't seeing none of y'all. I'm just letting you know. All right? Thumbs up, thumbs up.
Thumbs up. My souls. My souls. Roses. Roses. Fellas, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
Yeah, man.
Don't forget to hit them like buttons on the way out.
Hey, man, y'all continue doing what you're doing, guys. I get a lot of love from you people out there. On the back street, the people that watching these videos, I'm going back through all the videos, and I'm going to try to answer all the compliments. I'm trying to reply to everything that's not replied to. I think I've taken care of all my emails. I just want to say thank you to all you guys. I am so happy of the results and the things that you guys say to me. Yes, I am trying to be everything that you thank me for. You know what I mean? It tells me I'm doing my part. Now, the closer I get to that dark side, I had to do a little more. Even if it means me having to come back and pop a couple of y'all in the head just to prove a point, or you'll grab some of your great guys that you think was all that in some and prove that they, when it comes down to it, they was missing in action, and there was a reason why. They was only good in your zone, and I ain't taking that away from you. But don't try to make them something when it comes into my world, because in my world, it takes the proof. It doesn't take the talk. It takes the proof. And I don't mind stepping back in to do something I love anyway. I'm daring it to happen. You know, I am. I'm just keeping it real with you. You know? Am I being risky about what I'm doing and saying? Hell no. Because again, this is all protected, fellas. Just put my name in one of your files. And maybe one day something that might slip across your desk that might have my name on something that maybe you might be able to do something with. But until then, I'm scratching, so I don't care. Membership cards, fellas, listen here. Listen here. If you are a part of the Historical Book of Records and you have your card, then it's really up to you guys out there to make sure that these guys know who you are. You know what the purpose and the basis of those things were, because you got a letter explaining everything. Right? It's just only, I'm just keeping it real with you. Show news is show news. We're getting show news. But our show news is not coming from none of you execs. Just keeping it real with you. I said, these reports, I didn't say none of y'all. It's some of y'all. These reports are not coming in from a lot of you execs. But there are execs out there that's handling the reports. Remember, it's only a part of the record. And when these records come, they're going to come. They're going to be champions, they're going to be grand champions, and they're going to be reports. I'm just letting y'all know. So if that's what you was going into, guess what? Don't get left on the bus. When the bus take off, you know, remember, we got to park the bus while we play. We don't do it in the bus. We get there in the bus, and then we get off the bus to play. Well, see, you're going to end up in the parking lot. Instead of getting off the bus to play, you're going to get left on the bus to go get parked, because that's what you're doing. You're parked, and you're not doing enough. Guys shouldn't be trying to look for you guys coming through me to get their reports in. All right? Guys are not going to be looking for you if they don't know that you can send in the report. Because everybody who gets the report put in, they automatically come. The person who's sending, the guys who are sending the reports in are sending in reports to the guys that don't even have anything to do with it. They're making sure their reports are in. They are already recorded. And this is the points that we're trying to make clear to y'all. Remember, this is all fictional. This is all for the purpose of educational, historical entertainment. Just like the old, it's going to be like that with the new. Guys want to play? Then let's play. Guys want to learn? Then let's learn. Let's do it together and let's have some fun. Music. Friday, y'all. Oh, but to me, the conversation today was more about, let's keep it real, y'all. American Pit Bull has got too many names now. Bully, Frenchy, Game Dog, Band Dog. What the fuck? And as we bring this day closer to an end, I know every time I say something, he stops the music. I'm like Snoop. I like hearing that sound in my mouth when I'm saying something, when I'm trying to close out the show. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he wants to be Mr. DJ and use me as a bridge maker. You know what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Yeah, he's gonna bust it on in there like I said something real important. You know what I mean? All right, fellas, look. It's gonna get real around here. It's gonna get real. We're gonna put some faces to these damn dogs. When I ask y'all if I want to come to your town, and you guys, you know, y'all don't want to jump on that wagon, guess what, fellas? Y'all gonna know when I'm in your town because I'm gonna be in a lot of these towns. I'm getting out, and I'm getting out. If it takes me to go out and play, I'm getting out to go play. All right? And I don't have much to worry about. I don't mind losing. I like to win, but I like to get y'all a taste of that going hard concept. You know? And I don't think I can really get it across because I'm having a hard time finding teams to make my team. You know what I mean? And I don't think I can get my team and the rest of my team unless I get out here and meet my team. You know what I mean? I'm like a scout coach now looking for players. I gotta first go out here and show y'all I can play, even now. And I ain't afraid to play, even now. I gotta be able to show y'all that there's changes that has to be made, even now. Continue being safe, even now. All right? So continue riding that flow with me. Continue trusting me. Always believe in me. Because why would I want to tell you anything wrong? And let's challenge all those who wants to scratch. Remember, we can't scratch into an empty corner. We gotta have something there. So I don't mind filling in them empty corners anytime.
Thumbs up, thumbs up! I need thumbs up, thumbs up! Muscles!
Give it man some, give it man some.
Roses! Roses! Damn it, roses!
Hey, man. Yeah, as usual, fellas. Hey, Mike, you wanna come and close this out, bro?
Yeah, man.
Look, fellas, thanks for coming out. I know it wasn't no dramatic night tonight, but it was an important night because, as you see, I'm getting deeper and deeper into that world. Because remember, where we at? What we here for? We now start figuring out what everybody's motives are, and let's get down to the bottom line. And I am the real line, not the bottom line. I'm the real line. All right? You gotta go all the way down to the bottom, jump off that bottom rope, and then get over here to the real side and jump on that rope, and then watch yourself start climbing. Cause I'm over here. I'm not over there on the bottom line and shit. I'm right here on the live line, all right? So come see that and ride with that, fellas. You know I love you. And in the process of doing that, for all you guys that believe in the hype,
What up? Hold on. Yeah. Just do it. Just do it.
that's right, just do it.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. Tonight we just gonna say fuck it. Just do
Yeah,
it.
I got my 813 shit on today, y'all.
Rapping.
Rapping that TPA.
Rapping.
Tampa Bay, that's right.
Hey,
Okay,
look, let's go right
love
there.
you, boys. Love you, South Carolina. You know y'all in the house. DA, you know what? DC, I see ya. OH and a dime. Come on, man. Much love. Chi-Town. How can I forget you?
Philly,
Michigan.
I see
Shout
you.
out.
Philly, I see you.
Y'all
strong,
y'all
baby.
strong, y'all strong. New York, you know y'all always got the plate. Just give me the play, all right? Y'all got the plate, just give me the play. Speak out to all y'all. Then let me talk about my Florida people, my Georgia boys, my Mississippi Hattoners, my Alabama Bammers. Come on, y'all. Stand up, baby.
Mississippi,
Stand up.
Louisiana, Texas, Carolinas,
Carolina.
North Carolina, South Carolina. Y'all know y'all been repping hard. That's
on,
fam.
That's
Straight
fam
fam
Y'all
over
need to
there.
Get me there. All these places I'm speaking of, look, I'm trying to get out there. I'm a man on a mission.
Yeah.
A man on a mission. Take it or leave it, just don't quit it. Because we don't quit.
Yay.
And when we win, we don't do courtesy. I don't need nothing to be given to me courtesy. Let me come and finish mine by coming in here and getting it the way I came in to get it.
Yeah. How we doing it, baby?
How we always doing it?
Always.
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 Always. Scratch the win.
Deuces. Deuces.
There you go. There it is. Go get that bad boy. Mama clock. For all my motherfucking Haitian G.R. Black Ice. Good to talk to you, man. That's what I'm saying. T.I. What's up, fellas? Tony Wade. Fuck. G Red Boy Rascal. Hollering at you. Red Bobby, what's up, baby? My fam in Gainesville. What's up, boys? Hollering all my fellas. Jacquees Mason, my man. Thank you too, baby. All my supporters, thank you. Continue to support. Don't forget to hit them likes. Don't forget to hit them subscribe. And don't forget to remember I love all y'all. Rock it out.
Yeah. Walter Mayor, Banjo Dogs, what's up, fellas? right, shout out to all my fathers for Father's Day. Hope everybody enjoyed the long weekend. We will see you all Tuesday. But it's time to clear the parking lot. It is time to clear the parking lot. Hope everybody enjoyed the show. And for all you newcomers, stop by there, hit them likes and subscribe buttons. And again, enjoy the weekends and happy Father's Day to you all, the fathers. And again, keep scratching the wind, and we will see you Tuesday.